Welcome to lesson 3.06. We're covering animals today. Before you do that, let's check our understanding of our taxonomy. Can you fill in the missing areas? What is a hierarchy or system of ranking? Did you get kingdoms for A and family for B? Remember, our Dear King Philip come out for goodness sake, or Dead Kings play cards on fat green stools. Both of those are great memory aids. Today we're going to be looking at the general characteristics of animals and to be able to tell the difference between an invertebrate and a vertebrate. So to help do that, there is a video for you to watch about the 3 domains and the 6 kingdoms. Tell me something that you learned. We are still working on our domain Eukarya. With that, we're going to look at a video about animals. You probably know a lot about them. What are some of the key characteristics? The video for this is in your content area too, so that you can watch right along and then think about some of the things that you've learned. We've been talking about phylogenic trees and evolutionary history, and here we have a picture of the phylogenic tree where animals are all linked in together. That means that in this area right here is where they started to descend all from each other. Notice right here this says animals with bilateral symmetry has a category 2. We're going to talk about that in just a second. So the kingdom Animalia are heterotrophs. They don't have cell walls and they digest food inside their body, along with being multicellular and eukaryotes. So what do you think? Are there any organisms in the kingdom Animalia that are photosynthetic? No. Common divisions. What's a vertebrate? So animals are divided into vertebrates and non-vertebrate. What's a vertebrate? So vertebrates, they have a spinal cord and an internal skeleton or endoskeleton. Invertebrates have an exoskeleton or a skeleton on the outside. 75% of the animal kingdom are invertebrates. Did you know that? Going back to the word body symmetry, so some of the animals are categorized based on the symmetry that they have in their body. If I take a line and go from top to bottom, that's one line. That's called a bilateral, bi meaning 2. Symmetry, a single line through it, either top or bottom, north or south. If it looks the same on, pretty much the same on one side than another, that's bilateral symmetry. Then you have radial symmetry. There's several lines that are drawn through and they look similar through each of those points, and asymmetrical or asymmetry, meaning there is no symmetry during there. What type of symmetry do you think humans have? Did you say bilateral? Great. Okay, so we're looking at the different phyla or phylum of the animal kingdom, and you can see them on the board. There's quite a few of them. There is a study.com that has a good description of some of the phylum. It does cut out after about 2 minutes, and it will ask you to join, but you do not need to do that. It's just a fun video to help with that. So you have each of these kingdoms that you can learn a little bit more about? Any names you've heard of? One of the fun things that you can do is to come up with clues to help figure out the who am I. I hope you'll take a time to find some clues for some of these to help you learn about the different phylum. Here's also some information to help you that I've collected. All right, so hopefully after this, you are able to share general characteristics of animals and give some examples along with knowing an invertebrate and a vertebrate. Here's some helps on the board. If you think you need more help, you can review this information. You can go through the material in the course again, or you can ask for some extra help. Go in and take that quiz. You can check your understanding. Do you get it all? Do you need to review something and then take it again? That's okay. Password for attendance. Have a great day, and please let me know of any questions or concerns that you have.